Hello everybody and welcome to another Transformers Cyberverse review. In today's video we're taking a look at the deluxe size Sting Shot Bumblebee. By the looks of things he's got a similar sort of action as to what we got with Optimus Prime, which is unfortunate because it does hinder his articulation somewhat. Take a look at the box. We've got some Autobot art on the side. Back in the box we've got Bumblebee in both his bot and vehicle mode. We've got a quick image of his Sting Shot. He's got a Courageous Scout function, and we've just got three other bots in the line. We've got the Starscream, which I've reviewed, the Prime, which I've reviewed, and Shockwave, whom I've yet to find. Without further ado, let's crack everybody's favourite Autobot out of his packaging. And straight out of the packet, my Bumblebee needs to take a visit to Ratchet. For some reason his legs were detached, as were his arms. So how does this plug in? Plugs in over there. Look, there we go. Like that? Is that right? God, that is really, really fragile. Apparently we lift the chest up, pull the arm backwards like so, and then we just have to push the chest down. Woo! And that worked a lot better on Bumblebee than what it did on Prime. So let's go again. Lift the chest up, bring this down till it locks into place, and then oh, that's amazing. A pretty nice head sculpt on Bumblebee. Definitely not the worst we've had. That's actually far more in keeping with his kind of G1 counterpart than what we got with most of the other lines. We have some articulation on the head as well. We can look left and right. It's got kind of a mohawk thing and those horns going on. The arms can kind of go up and down. That's about all we've got on those. We've got a bend at the elbow, no rotation there. We have just the one fist because we have the weapon. On this arm we have a little bit of play in those legs. Nothing on the waist there. We can go this far forwards, this far backwards, out to the side. Bend on that knee, and it's meant to lock into position like so. But these really do not work. Bumblebee is the first figure in this line that I've actually had problems with the joints on. Every time I move the legs and bend them at the knee joint itself actually tends to pop out, and you have to push it back into position. And again, like I mentioned, the arm just fell off straight out of the package. I don't know if that's a QC problem, but people moan about third-party figures and they moan about knockoffs. None of mine have really fallen apart. You can see that the legs are actually at different positions in the back there, and as we bend the knee backwards and forward, it just pops out of joint. So now the knee joint doesn't work, so you have to push that back into position. But it's not a bad looking Bumblebee. I'm looking forward to them making kind of a leader version or a Voyager version without the gimmick, because like I said, it does pay a rather nice homage to the original G1 character. Would have liked something on those legs there. At least we've got some wheels that roll, and much like his counterparts, our lovable Scout is kind of medium sized small deluxe. We've got big small, medium small, small small. How to get Bumblebee transformed up? We can bring the chest up to the front like so. The arm can come down. The rear of the vehicle comes up and untabs. Plug those legs in together at those two separate positions. The backpack section comes down. That's then going to rock backwards, and that's going to line up and tab in at the rear there. Bring the arms around, these flip inwards. The front of the car can then tab together, and these pieces can come up and over and tab in on top. And we just need to bring everything in, and there we have him. There we have him fully transformed up. I like that. I actually really like the transformation. It's nice and clean, even with that ridiculous spinny arm mechanism. Again, pretty nice mix of G1 Transformers animated, and I can see some kind of Chimera movie Bumblebee in there as well, fully transformed up. And comparing him to the likes of Prime and the Power of the Prime's Hot Rod, he's actually got some of the best mass shifting as well. It's one of the bigger of the three in his vehicle mode. I actually really love how that looks. Yes, it does remind me very much of some of the Combiner Force figures, kind of like Blur, but at the same time it definitely works for Bumblebee. Love this new look for him, and yeah, as much as it troubles me to say this, he's actually my favourite of the three thus far. I was expecting Starscream to be my favourite, but no, Bumblebee's transformation and vehicle mode overall kind of wins it for me. It's got a little bit of kind of paint rub, etc. on here, and there's a little bit of kind of swirling in the plastic, but my youngest is going to love this. He's going to be tearing it around his playmat, and Bumblebee really does look the part. I love this blue that they've used as well. It's very kind of in keeping with what someone like Toy Hacks are doing, giving that kind of cartoony shine to the windows. Obviously it doesn't have the white streaks, etc., but that could be something that we could do ourselves with Sharpie or something. Unfortunately, this is my favourite of the three. So from myself and Bumblebee, thanks for watching. Goodbye.